All right, all right, all right. What is up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? We're back. You already know what it is. Still wrapping up Wandering Sword. It's a long game. We're like 64 hours in. And I have enjoyed every second. And I look forward to the rest. So, we left off a mid-side quest yesterday. We were doing, excuse me, a Beggar Sect side quest. We went to some forest, did some investigating, and then we got to go back and talk to this Gong Jin guy again. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go. Elder Gong, who in your sect would know about Elder Zhu's schedule? Zhu Yuanshu's schedule. Yuanshu's schedule. He belonged to the Clean Clothing faction, and only their members knew his schedule. As for the person replacing him, well, Elder Li's temporarily taken over his responsibilities. If I remember correctly, it's probably a temporary arrangement until they find a more suitable person. The disciplined Elder, Li Yuanxing. Have you found something? I haven't found where Soul-Wrecking Bird's hiding, but discovered something unexpected. I must return to Beggar Sect and report this to Sect Leader Zuo. Impressive. I've been here for so many days, but didn't get anything useful. No wonder Sect Leader Zuo sent you. It's nothing. I only discovered it by accident. Anyway, I should get going now. Okay, I won't keep you. What do you have? Xiaowu and some musk. Not cool on that. Get back my pig. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna talk to the big dog, and that should be that here. Found anything, Mr. Yuan? Sorry, I wasn't able to find Soul-Wrecking Bird. It was a wild goose chase anyway. Don't beat yourself up. But I did make an unexpected discovery. Yuan Yi tells Ruo Zhonglong about what Zhu Yuanshu did in Tianming Village. Those Clean Clothing faction rats. I shouldn't have meddled with Beggar Sect's affairs, but the Tianming villagers entrusted me to tell you this. Don't worry, these rats are ruining our reputation. I'll never allow it. I promise that the Tianming villagers will get their justice. Glad to hear that. Since Zhu Yuanshu's case is closed, I should take my leave. Okay, thank you for what you've done for us. Here's something to express our gratitude. Please accept it. Thank you, Sect Leader Zuo. Cool. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's done. Dun, dun, no, 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 no. We did that. And then we're doing this. So yeah, we did this before, but we reloaded, so we gotta redo it. Which is fine, because this is the order we had to do it in. From what I understand. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find something. There we go. Got it. Got like something in my teeth. It's pissing me off. Need my floss strips. Alright. Do you have any thoughts on Soul-Wrecking Bird's behavior, Mr. Yuan? It's bold of her to openly challenge Beggar Sect. So much that I can't help wondering if there's something else behind this. My thoughts exactly. Soul-Wrecking Bird must have other plans we haven't found out yet. So we've strengthened our security per Li Yuanxing's advice. We have to be prepared for anything. I wanted to order a batch of equipment from Mingjian Manor, but we've been having a financial pinch lately. It's giving me a headache. financial pinch. Does it take a lot of money to run Beggar Sect? We're the largest sect in the world and have over 10,000 official disciples. If you count the titular ones, there must be over 50,000. We follow the old rules and consider every beggar a member. We'd have more disciples than anyone can count. Naturally, it takes a lot of money to run such a big sect. If it were only up to those dirty clothing faction beggars, and clean clothing faction hadn't received money from wealthy merchants, Beggar Sect would have disappeared ages ago. Those street rats are good for nothing except getting drunk and singing folk songs. And they have the nerve to talk about seniority and being the orthodox faction. As leader of the clean clothing faction, Wu Tianlu is speaking ill of the dirty clothing faction in front of an outsider. Looks like the Beggar Sect is having some real internal issues right now. Enough about that. I noticed you're pretty close with the Yang family during the Sword Appreciation Assembly. Could you go to Mingjuan Manor and ask a favor from Elder Ouyang Zhonggong for me? I would like to get this batch of equipment for Beggar Sect at half price, and we'll make up the difference after dealing with Soul Wrecking Bird. I think Mingjuan Manor will consider it if you're asking. Well, it was my first time meeting Elder Ouyang Zhonggong at the Sword Appreciation Assembly. I might not be the best person for the job. It's okay. We Clean Clothing Faction will be grateful regardless of the outcome. Since it's for Beggar Sect, I'll try my best. I knew you'd agree. Thank you, Mr. Yuan. Okay. I see. Okay. Let's go to Mingjuan Manor. Bai Jin? What are you talking about? Wu Tianlu is more like a businessman than a martial artist. Why? I don't think Wu Tianlu values a connection with Mingjuan Manor. He's only asking because he's the disciple of Master Jingzhu. If a Wunong disciple goes to ask his favor, Mingjuan Manor will think Master Jingzhu instructed it. It will give Beggar Sect a better chance. I see. Could we still do this then? Why not? I wouldn't say I like the way Wu Tianlu does things, but it won't hurt to make him almost one. Okay, let's head to Mingjuan Manor. Mingjuan Manor is built near the sea with beautiful scenery. It'll be a nice trip. So true. So true, Baijin. We'll go to Gusu. Yes. Why don't you say anything? What brought you here, Mr. Yuan? Oh, that's the guy you talked to. Oh, I thought that was the other guy. Guys happen to be talking to this guy. Elder Wu Beggar Sect intends to purchase a batch of equipment from Mingjuan Manor, but they're having financial issues. So he sent me here to ask a favor. We'd like to pay half the fee first and make up the rest after defeating the Soul Wrecking Bird. I see. I heard about the problem with Soul Wrecking Bird. Since you're entrusted by Elder Wu, well... Alright, I'll allow it. Please return to Beggar Sect in Tancheng City and inform Elder Wu that we will send this batch to them as soon as possible. Thank you, Elder Yink. I will tell him the good news. Yes, sir. Travel. Elder Yang Zhonggong wouldn't have agreed so quickly if it weren't for you. Thank you so much, Mr. Yuan. You're welcome, Elder Wu. Li Yuanxing doesn't care for such things, and no one is here to share the duties with me since Elder Zhao was assassinated. I wouldn't have asked for your help if I had any notice. I had any choice. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. Please accept it. You're too kind, Elder Wu. Thank you. Meridian pill, nice martial arts thoughts, cool. I don't see what that was. Something about what happens. No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. No, I don't want to talk to him. I wanted to accept my stuff. Wait, no, hold up. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I think that messed something up. Shit, no. Don't autosave there, please. I think it just autosaved. I think it. Damn it! Gotta reload. That's so stupid. Come on, man. It's so dumb. Okay. We have to redo what we just did. Damn it. I did not want to trigger the next conversation. That needs to wait, actually. Otherwise, you do things out of sequence. Okay. Annoying. Well, let's go do it again. So annoyed. Low-key pissed me off. Do. What's nice about this game is stuff doesn't take long. It's like the only thing that takes long is dialogue. But once you read the dialogue, you can just speed through everything. So even though I had to redo that, it takes like 2 minutes, you know. Which is nice. The hell was that? How did that open? Punching. I'm just gonna save real quick too, in case that shit happens again. Okay, so I didn't trigger it. Okay, it just automatically happens. I thought I triggered it. My bad. Okay, so I got my stuff. You mentioned that Elder Zhao was assassinated. May I ask what happens? It's about that traitor, Yan Weihan. Wei Huan. I knew that double crosser was up to no good. Double crosser? Well, you already know that there are clean and dirty clothing factions, corresponding to the two ways to join Beggar's sect. There are simply too many beggars, and taking them all under our wings is impossible. So whoever wants to join Beggar's Sect needs someone on the inside to introduce them. And new members will automatically join the faction of their referrer. Our disciplined elder, Li Yuanxing, introduced Yan Wei Wan. This lad soon became a trusted member of the Clean Clothing faction for his talent and wisdom. But Zuo Zhonglong of the Dirty Clothing faction taught Yan Wei Wan a technique, the dragon subduing palm, and had his sister Zuo Zhangyan marry him. Then this lad just switched to Dirty Clothing faction. What will you call a person like this if not a double crosser? I see. The battle date Soul Wrecking Bird set is approaching. I should go and make some preparations. Alright, I look forward to fighting alongside you when the day comes. Okay. No, 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 no. So we did that. I gotta talk to this guy. Li Yuanxing. Oh wait, hold up. This guy has some shit I wanted to, yeah. Let me get a... What gift you like, player? Or you like food because you're a Beggar Sect guy? Oh no, you like gifts. Oh, what do we get for you? What do we need? We need 80 affinity. Let's get it to 80. Get that to 40. Put that to 60. And to 80. Let's do the consult stuff. I want sleeping R-hat method. Dun, 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 dun. Do it again. What the fuck? Give me that. Brother, this menu. Come on. So bad. What? My stamina's low. Bunch of horse malarkey. Telling me my stamina's low. What the hell? I didn't know that's how that worked. Hold up. You pop these and you get a random jade, so you get random stones. I didn't know that's what that did. Dude, we're getting so much stuff right now. What the hell? I did not know that's how that worked. Well, shit. Not that we necessarily needed it, but could have saved us some time in the past. I think there's some more like that too. We're getting mad stones out of that. Damn, okay, my bad. Well, good to know. Figured that out 64 hours in the game. Cool, that's all I want. I don't need that other skill. Does nothing for me. And let's do some sparring. I want that blueprint he has. And I want my gifts back. Okay. Stop dodging and just die already. Let's learn this real quick. Dum, 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 dum. All right. That's done. We do need to do this real quick. Nice. Gonna get mad. Iridium points off that. Increases damage by 10%. That seems pretty good. I think we should get that one. Eternal power and agility. Okay. 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 When you're attacked, the attacker takes 50% of the damage. Not bad, but not like... We have so many skills that already do that. Increases damage taken by 2% for every enemy within 1 word itself. Not moving within the turn has a 35% chance to gain a shield, equal to 10% of max HP when turn ends. That's actually not bad. Is it better than straight up 10% damage increase? No. Targets more than 1 grid away, increases damage by 2.5% for every grid, up to 25%. Not bad. Ignores zone of control when moving. When attacks from the sides or back, decreases damage up effect by 50%. That's good too. When attack from the back, decreases the accuracy effect by 50%. I'm gonna go with the damage increase. That's how I feel about it. We've already started it anyways. 300 each? Ooh. Expensive. Alright. So we actually have some extra Meridian points. Let's just pop those real quick. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. That's it, yeah? That's all I got. That's all I got, player. Used to get Meridian points 100. I don't want to use this yet though, because it heals too. I'm gonna hold on to that. 4 shorts. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Is what it is. We'll almost be there. Yeah, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit, bitch. Okay. Alright, let's go. I was told to come to you for a temporary residence, Elderly. Oh, yes, I'll arrange everything. But do you really want to get involved? Are you implying something, Elderly? You were there when we had the stage battle in Tonching City. Soul Wrecking Bird mentioned that she would come with another person the next time. And do you know who this person is? It's Yan Wei Huan, the most capable among the young martial artists in Beggar Sect. He's already quite efficient with the dragon subduing palm, and I think we haven't had anyone so talented in 5 generations. He must be in a position of influence in Beggar Sect. He was. There are many elders in Beggar Sect, but the most important ones are the training and discipline elders, as well as the staff holding and bowl holding masters. I am the discipline elder, and Elder Wu is the staff holding master. Our bowl holding master, Jia Shangwan, was assassinated years ago, and this position is still vacant. And this Yan Wei Huan was our training elder. As far as I know, the training elder is similar to a vice sect leader. Why did Yan Wei Huan turn against you with such a position in the sect? No one knows. But apart from being the former training elder of Beggar Sect, he now has another identity. Yan Wei Huan, the Lonely Jade Flute, now ranks 5th among the 7 outlaws of Dillon Valley. The 7 outlaws? Is Soul Wrecking Bird challenging Beggar Sect with him? I think so. Which is why I don't want you to get involved. He's a traitor to Beggar Sect, and this should stay inside the sect. Thank you for telling me this, Elderly, but I promised Mr. Zwo I can't walk away now. I knew persuading you wouldn't be so easy. Forget what I just said. I've arranged a place for you, but there's still some time before the battle. You can attend to other matters first if you want to. Come find me when you're ready, and I'll lead you to your room. Elderly seems to know a lot about this. Zun Yao Yao and Wei Huan. This seems too bold for revenge. I have a feeling there's something else behind this. Perhaps I can use this time to investigate. Okay. Right. It's the old man again. That old man. I think I've seen him near the stage earlier. Could be a coincidence, but ordinary people wouldn't linger before beggar sect's headquarters. That direction seems to be the inn in Tancheng City. He's nowhere to be seen. Hi, did you see an old man passing by in a hurry? Old man? Are you looking for Uncle Yu? Uncle Yu? Do you know him? Of course I do. He's a regular here. He asked for a pot of plum liquor just now. See? I've got it right here. But after I got the liquor, he's gone, and you're here. Well, is there something you want from him? This Uncle Yu must have realized I was following him and hid himself. He must know something about Soul Wrecking Bird. I'm Yuan Yi of Wudong, and I've come to help Beggar Sect on behalf of Wudong. I want to ask Uncle Yu something about, but can't find him. Do you know where he lives? A master for Wudong Sect. I've always heard about your sect and long admired it, but I don't have the talent or the wealth to become a disciple. Uncle Yu doesn't live in Tancheng City, but in Nanyu Village, in the west. Every 10 days or so, he would come to our inn to get some liquor, which is how we got to know him. I heard Uncle Wu owned a famous troupe when he was young, but is retired. You can check it Nanyu Village if you really want to find him. Nanyu Village. It's not far from here. There should be enough time. Thanks for your information. I'll come by for drinks when I have time. Alright, I'll be seeing you. Nanya business. Uncle Yu. I'm Yuan Yi of Wudong. Greetings, sir. I'm a nobody and have nothing to do with Zhongku. I think you've got the wrong person. Perhaps, but I only want to ask you something. Do you know about the murder of Tancheng City? You were following me in Tancheng City just now, right? Sorry about that, but I consider myself a martial artist, and you must have something to do with Zhongku if you could easily avoid my tailing. The murder of Tancheng City happened ages ago, and judging by your look, you must have been underage when it happened. Why do you want to know the whole story? Don't tell me you have some old monster who has rejuvenated through cultivation. You're some old monster who's rejuvenated through cultivation. I want to know what lies behind the story. And on what ground should I tell you? There are countless things in this world you don't know about. Why cling to something that doesn't concern you? Because I don't want to wrong the good nor spare the evil. Soul Wrecking Bird's song in Tancheng City is so real and touching that I can't help but think maybe she's innocent. And if she really is, I cannot make enemies with Beggar Sect either, so I got to know the truth. There's a kind of poison called the Twin Rose Leaves in the Bramble Shade Forest in Nanjang. I'll tell you everything if you can get it from me. What do you say? Poison from Nanjang? Sounds like something rare. Why do you need the Twin Rose Leaves? I have my reason. Forget it if you don't want to. I won't force you. Alright, I'll set up for Nanjang. Please keep your promise. There are many poisonous insects and vicious beasts in Nanjang. I'll keep my word if you can bring back the poison from such a dangerous place. Alright, player. Fair deal. Where was it? Is it Petals Fall or Blossom Trail? No, it's not Blossom Trail. Petals Fall? Bramble Shade Forest. Where the hell is Bramble Shade? What? Nope, I don't want to do that. Where's Bramble Shade again? All the way over there. We have been here before, though. You shut up. You don't tell me anything. Beat your ass. Giant moth. Ah, damn it. What the hell was that? Why did you just get 4 turns in a row? There must have been some crazy RNG that just popped off. What is this music? That's not it. Shall you? Shall woo? Don't want shall woo. I want the leaves thing. What's he looking for again? Can't go down there. Well, that's dumb. Want to see if I can go to that cliff. I cannot. What's this? Dongshen. What? Where's this crap? Twin rose leaves. How the hell? What? I didn't touch anything. What the hell? I'm not even touching anything. How are these spikes getting triggered? Excuse me? Okay. Oh, that's right. There's this way over here, too. Ah. The corpse manipulator? Like dropping swords, dropping Wuchang swords, pretty good. And Black Jade, look at that. And Brocade, nice, nice, nice. Aha, here it is. Typically, white rose leaves are fragrant, and red ones don't have any smell. But the flower in front of me has twin red and white stamens. It smells sweet as honey at first, but there's also a hint of stench. Strange flower must be the twin rose leaves, Uncle Yu mentioned. This forest is infested with poisonous insects and vicious beasts. I should take it and get out of here as soon as possible. Who the hell are you? The fuck? Does he have like crow stuff too? Looks like he has feathers. Greetings. May I ask whether you're willing to part with this flower? I'm Yuan Yi of Wudong. I was sent here to get this flower for someone. Who are you and why are you here? My name doesn't matter. I'm here because a friend is suffering from rare disease. Shang Ting Zhu of the Herbal Fairy once said only the twin rose leaves can cure this disease, so I came to try my luck. It blooms only once every 3 years, and not for very long. It's really rare even in Nanjiang, and this is the only one I found after searching forever, so I wonder if you could let me have it. I can sense that this man is as powerful as any top Jia, and he sounds firm. This flower must mean a lot to him, and he didn't sneak on me. He has an upright character. It's to save someone's life, and I should give it to him. But Soul Wrecking Bird's battle with Beggar Sect is happening soon, and Uncle Yu is my only lead. Why aren't you saying anything? The Rose Leaves has twin stamens. Maybe we can each take one? Well, Shang Ting Zhu said the flower of twin rose leaves combines yin and yang. The red and white stamens are poisonous on their own, but can be used as an elixir when put together. So I don't think your suggestion will work. I see. You want this to save someone, and it must be quite urgent. Please take it. Thank you so much. You can call me Yan. Please take this as a thank you gift. It's far less precious than twin rose leaves. I didn't expect to run into you here and have nothing else on me. I'll make it up to you if we run into each other again. I have people to save. So long. See, looks like the other cool character just pops up out of nowhere. Class act guy, looks cool, super strong. He took the twin rose leaves. And I don't think there's enough time to find another. I should go back to Nanyu Village and see if Uncle Yu will take something else in exchange. I wonder what that man gave me just now. I should check. The Lotus Palm. Wasn't it Wei Wan that learned the Lotus Palm? Huh? It's a Lotus Palm technique. A beggar sex skill? He said I could call him Yan. Yeah, Yan Wei Wan. That's him. Could he be... Never thought I'd run into him here. There's no point in staying in Nanjiang. I should go back to Nanyu Village and tell Uncle Yu now. Oh, wow. Horrible gaming on my part. Horrible maneuvering. Not pro gaming. Not a Sigma. So disappointed in myself. So that's what happened. There wasn't enough time to find another twin rose leaf, so I had to come back. Please think of something else. I'll try my best to get it for you. He said you can call him Yan? Yes. Do you know him? He's an old friend. Twin rose leaves are very rare. It's not easy for you to even find one. But you just give it to someone you've never met. You don't even know if that guy was telling the truth. Do people like you really exist in this world? You asked me to think of something else. Fine, I'll give you another chance. I'm listening. There's a village called Tianming, south of here, with a purple bamboo forest. You can find a set of wedding dress buried in the depths. Wedding dress? Yeah, the kind you see at an ordinary wedding. I should have gone myself, but it's one whole cult occupied bamboo forest. I'll tell you everything if you can take it back. You can take it back from me. Remember, the wedding dress is in the deepest part of purple bamboo forest. There are streams on both sides. Mold will grow on me if I stay here any longer. Alright. Off to Bamboo Forest again. Goddamn old man got me running around everywhere. Like an asshole. What's this? What's this? Huh? What's this? Give me that. Alright, let's go. Get this. I was gonna get some of those herbs, because there's a lot of those herbs for alchemy that I'm missing to make stuff. I need to make stuff, bro. Good boys gotta make stuff. Insufficient stamina. Don't even tell me that, brother. Don't ever tell me that. What's up here? It's supposed to be the place Uncle Yu mentioned. Is the wedding dress really buried here? The song Soul-Wrecking Bird sang in Tanqing City mentioned that Peng kidnapped her in her wedding dress. Is this the same dress buried in Purple Bamboo Forest? Uh-oh. We're uncovering the truth. Anyway, I should look for it first. Wedding dress. Like bloody? The wedding dress Uncle Yu asked you to fetch with an unsigned letter inside. There's something hidden here. Inside this chest should be the wedding dress Uncle Yu asked for. The chest is not locked. In addition to the wedding dress, there seems to be a letter. No name on the envelope. There's no telling what's written inside. I should take these back to Uncle Yu. Who's there? People in Zwanho cult. Zwanho cult. What the hell do you guys want to do with this? Hey, what's in that chest? Bring it over and show me. Bitch, don't fucking talk to me. Sorry, I need to bring this to someone. You can't have it. Nonsense. How dare you disobey Zwanho? Take him down. I need to take care of them quickly and get this back to Uncle Yu. Get your bitch asses over here. Want some of this? Want to get clapped up? Idiots. Smoked. Alright, Pops. See, the side quest is playing out so cool. Like, you think it's one thing, it's actually not. And all this backstory of what's happened, what the Tanqing murder is, and Songbird Lady, whatever. Screaming Songbird, whatever her name is. Find out, like, get the backstory of what actually happened to her, why she's so pissed off. She's actually not evil. It's like, sick, man. This game's so good. What the hell? I wonder if this is like her father or something like that, or like her family member. It's finally out in the open. Yuan Yi, right? Please wait for a moment. The person you want to meet will be here soon. The person I want to meet? Could it be? Yep, it's her. Here she is. Zun Yao Yao. 10 years of going our own ways in the world. Now we meet in tears, and your hair is already ashen white. Uncle Yu, long time no see. You got a lot more white around the temple. But I thought it was a reunion of old friends. What's this lad doing here? Your Soul-Wrecking Bird. Yeah, Soul-Wrecking Bird, that's right. I met you in Tanqing City, right? Young man from Wudong Sect? Yes, you were fighting with Beggar Sect. I would have liked her to mention the time we saw her in the mountain too. So you're here looking for a fight? But if you lose to me this time, you have to stay and be my puppet. Yao Yao, thank you for agreeing to meet me, but don't scare the lad. Okay, if you don't like it, I'll stop. But why'd you suddenly ask me to come here? I wanted to get you a flower of twin rose leaves, but Yan Wei Wan, Ye Huan, got it but got it for you already, right? Quietist devilry is powerful, but it has side effects. Twin rose leaves. Wei Huan told me he met a young man when searching for it. So was this Wudong lad? I thought that man might be Yan Wei Huan. He said he needed the twin rose leaves for someone with a rare disease. Was he talking about you? He was, but it's not a rare disease. It's side effects from forcibly practicing Quietist devilry. Quietist devilry. It's a secret technique of Villain Valley. Most of their members don't even know it, let alone outsiders. And almost no one's been able to master this technique. Still so knowledgeable, Uncle Yu. And lad, do you want to learn Quietist devilry? It costs a lot to practice Quietist devilry. You don't want to learn it, lad. What a bore. Yan Wei Huan got you the twin rose leaves, Yao Yao. But I have another thing for you. This chest. So you did hide it, didn't you? I wanted to take it back myself, but one whole cult occupied Purple Bamboo Forest, so I asked Mr. Yuan to do it for me. I thought I'd never see you again, but here you are in Tanqing City. Well, it's time this thing is returned to its rightful owner. You and that guy, what are you trying to do? I'm grateful you're giving me this, Uncle Yu, but we shouldn't meet again. Soul-wrecking bird can only do what she needs to when you're living here in peace. Anyway, it's late, and I need to go. Yao Yao has agreed to tell you everything about the murder at Tanqing City, but it involves a lot of people, so please don't disclose it to others. She did? When? Yao Yao took the wedding dress and left the letter. That's her way of saying it's okay to tell you. Everything you want to know about the murder of Tanqing City is in there. If you still have questions after reading the letter, come and ask me. Unsigned letter tucked inside the wedding dress. Can I read it? Oh, I can use it. I am Yurong, the head of JT Troop. I'm burying this letter with her wedding dress under the purple bamboo, hoping that things like this will never happen again. Zun Yao Yao is gifted and beautiful. She was abandoned as a baby and JT Troop took her in. We know nothing about her origin, only that Zun Yao Yao was written on her swaddling clothes. The troupe makes a living by performing opera songs and is famous for her secret technique, JT puppetry. That's where the puppetry comes from. Ordinary shows use puppets about the size of human palms, but we can control special puppets the size of living people. Zun Yao Yao started learning operas as a child and has a unique understanding of puppetry. She can complete a large-scale opera requiring more than 10 performers with puppets. With her extraordinary talents, she soon became our lead performer. It's how she became famous, but also the beginning of the tragedy. Once on stage, her excellent performance attracted the attention of Peng Tianzong, an elder of the clean clothing faction of Beggar Sect. Excuse me. This damn cough. Peng Tianzong coveted her beauty and wanted her for himself, but Yao Yao was already in love with a man named Yuan Sheng. She may look frail, but she's a stubborn girl. With every temptation and threat Peng threw at her, she didn't give in. Not only that, Yao Yao came on stage in Tanqing City and declared that she was to marry Yuan Sheng. She even prepared a wedding dress for herself. Peng Tianzong was a wealthy and influential man back then. There was no way he would let this go. He even conspired with, alas. He promised gold to members of the JT Troop, had them drug Yuan Sheng and Yao Yao, and took the two to his place. This monster killed Yuan Sheng and put his body into a large puppet. He even forced Yao Yao to look, hoping it would wear down her fighting spirit. Beggar Sect disciple? Anyone paying the cleaning fee can become one of them and get their support. How ridiculous is their claim to be a righteous sect? Yao Yao turned mad after seeing the love of her life die on their wedding night. She made Yuan Sheng's body into a puppet with JT puppetry and used it to slaughter Peng Tianzong and his family of more than over 20 people. Learning that JT troop sold her out, Yao Yao also butchered the whole troop. I am the only one left. Did she let me live because there was still some kindness left in her? Or did she want me to live? Or she want me to live out my life with guilt? So was you aware of all this? Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Peng Tianzhong was a member of Beggar's sect when he committed such a heinous crime. Did they do nothing about it? After the murder, Beggar's sect did investigate the case, and it even went to Liu Shan school. But Peng's whole family was killed. Who could they hold responsible even if they wanted to? Yao Yao joined Villain Valley after the murder, and it gave them an excuse to stop their investigation. After all, that means a death sentence for her according to the laws of Ning, no matter what reason she has. Was Wu Tianlu in charge of investigating this case? It wasn't him. It was Jia Shangwan, the bull-holding master, who was assassinated soon after the murder of Tanqing City. It's one of the reasons Beggar's sect hastily ended the investigation. Assassinated? Does this have anything to do with Yan Wei-Wan? I heard that Yan Wei-Wan killed Jia Changwan, but I don't know much about him, only that it was because of his help that Yao Yao could escape from Tanqing City. And Yao Yao came to me with him before fleeing to Villain Valley. That's how I met him. He was already seen as a traitor for attempting to assassinate Zhuo Zhonglong, but I'm not so sure about the details. You may be able to learn more in Beggar's sect if you're curious about him. He was once the most outstanding youngster in the sect. I'm telling you all this because I've seen how much you've gone through when you didn't have to. I think your heart's in the right place. I don't know why Yao Yao showed up in Tanqing City this time, but she's been through so much. Do you have a way to find Zhu Yao Yao? She came this time because I left the JT troops contact mark in Tanqing City, but I'm afraid it won't work again. It seems the betrayal of JT troop got between them, and they may never be comfortable meeting each other. Thank you for telling me everything, Uncle Yu. I should take my leave. If you see Yao Yao again, give her this letter. Well, I should have given it to her myself, but... Okay, I'll take this letter and give it to Zhu Yao Yao the next time I see her. Thank you. Letter from Uncle Yu. Can I read that one too? No. I can't be nosy. Can't be a big nosy. I never thought Beggar's sect could have such a despicable member. How upsetting. But if Peng Tianzhong did this, why did Zhu Yao Yao accuse Wu Tianlu in her song? And she didn't know quite his devilry back then. Even with Yan Wei-Wan's help, it would be nearly impossible for her to escape from the joint pursuit of Beggar's sect in the Yushan school. How much more is behind this? This is a crazy case. Meat and liquor, the best match. So true. Take a drink of water. That's some high quality H2O. All right. Cool. This is a very cool quest so far. It's played out very, very cool. The murder of Tanqing City happened because of Peng Tianzhong. But why are Soul Wrecking Bird and Yan Wei-Wan back when he's already dead? And it's like they want to announce their arrival to the world. If Soul Wrecking Bird was the victim in this case, then Zhu Yanshu, Taoist Qingmu, and the others were the dregs who deserved death, Now I think about it, Soul-Wrecking Bird didn't really hurt any bigger sect member that day in Toncheng City. City. Right, that was not the only thing suspicious about what happened that day. Soul-Wrecking Bird's puppets looked no different than living people at a glance. But because of the stage she set up, Beggar Sect secured Toncheng City. With Beggar Sect members guarding every corner of the city, there's no way Soul-Wrecking Bird could have brought in her puppets without anyone noticing, no matter how lifelike they are. In that case, there's only one way to send the puppets in without alerting Beggar Sect. Considering Zhu Yanzhu's assassination case, and how Zhu Niao escaped from Toncheng City, a Beggar Sect member must be working with them. I saw a lot of Beggar Sect seniors during the stage battle, but a person who should have been there was missing. This is true. This is actually facts. 1 second. Tighten up my mic arm. There. It's only a temporary arrangement, but this person also took over Tianming Village after the death of Zhu Yuanshu. Disciplined Elder Li Yuanxing. If anyone in Beggar Sect is working with Soul-Wrecking Bird and Yan Wei Huan, it can only be you. You want to stay in Beggar Sect for a few days, Mr. Yuan? Would you like me to lead you to your room? Thank you, Elder Li, but that's not necessary. I'd like to ask you a few questions, though. What would you like to know? You mentioned Yan Wei Huan betrayed Beggar Sect as his training elder. How exactly did you betray the sect? Why are you suddenly interested in this? Soul-Wrecking Bird and Yan Wei Huan will come for a battle with us soon, and I'd like to know more about them. I see. It's not a secret in Beggar Sect. Since you're interested, let me tell you the story. A few years ago, one night, Yan Wei Huan snuck into the lobby of our headquarters and tried to assassinate Sect Leader Zhuo, who happened to be away. Only the sect leader's younger sister, Zhuo Zhangyan, was there. Yan Wei Huan couldn't tell who it really was in the dark and accidentally killed Zhuo Zhangyan. How did you know it was him? Our bow handling master, Jia Shangwan, was responsible for guarding the headquarters that night. He saw everything Yan Wei Huan did and exposed him. But Yan Wei Huan killed him as well in retaliation a few days later. Zhuo Zhangyan was going to marry Yan Wei Huan, but died at his hands. A real tragedy. As a training elder in Beggar Sect, doesn't Yan Wei Huan's assassination of the sect leader seem too rash? Or is there more to the story? Oh? What do you think? Is it possible that he was framed? He could have returned to Toncheng City with Soul-Wrecking Bird to clear his name. And maybe there's someone on the inside with the same opinion helping him. Why keep silent? So you admit it, Elder Li? I admire your wisdom, Mr. Yuan, but this isn't a good place to talk. How about I treat you to a feast at the inn at Toncheng City, if you insist? Why does he keep on saying I should have Ling Wuqing? Where do I get what the hell do I get Ling Wuqing? I've given the innkeeper her specific orders. You won't be bothered and don't need to worry about the walls having ears. You can speak freely now. You made it look like I owe you an explanation. Relax, we're just having a casual chat over drinks. Alright. What would you like to talk about then? I'm not surprised you said something. You weren't a part of this and can see it from a different angle. But I would like to know what you think of this case, and how I should see you as writing on it. So please be frank with me. To be honest, I figured out that you were working with Miss Zun and Mr. Yan. But I don't know why or what you're trying to achieve. So you want to know the truth in detail? Damn it. Stupid cough. Since the set day of the battle is approaching, I would like to know the cause of all this so I can figure out where I stand. But this has nothing to do with you, does it? Why do you insist on getting involved? You should know that to build up self-esteem, Beggar Sect has never asked anyone from other sects for help. Because I wish for Miss Zun and Mr. Yan to get their justice, but I would also hate to see the upright Beggar Sect suffer great damages because of this. The upright Beggar Sect? You still think we're an upright sect after all we've been through? Beggar Sect does have many internal problems, but you also help to fight against the Yuan army at Zungu Pass every year and is a strong force against evil sects. A few temporary issues can erase the good deeds Beggar Sect has done over hundreds of years. Perhaps Miss Zun and Mr. Yan's grievances are only caused by a few scums like Peng Tianzong and Zhu Yanshu. I see. Well, your answer's quite a surprise. But there's no need to worry. There'll be no more casualties on either side in this war. Go to the top of Mount Green Turnip if you're still interested. We'll tell you everything that happened in Tanjing City. Anyway, I should go now. The drinks have been paid for, so just enjoy yourself here. Mount Green Turnip. Lee? Is Elder Lee meeting me with Miss Zun and Mr. Yan? Let's find out. That was where we first saw her, was the top of Mount Green Turnip. She just killed some dudes. Some like random bandit idiots. Whatever, don't care, whatever. I've been expecting you, Mr. Yuan. You're the only one here? Yanwei Wan and the Soul Wrecking Bird will be here soon. I just came a bit earlier to wait for you. So you finally admit you're working with them, Elder Lee. May I ask since when? Since the very beginning. As you've seen, we have come for revenge, but Beggar Sect isn't our target. It isn't? Then who's your target? Please allow me to explain. Many years ago, several major cases happened in Tancheng. The most shocking among them was the sensational murder of Tancheng City, which even alarmed Liu Shan School back then. And the second most shocking was that Yan Wei Wan, the Beggar Sect training elder, attempted to assassinate sect leader Zuo, but accidentally killed his sister, Zuo Zhangyan. But besides these two, there was one more thing that many people overlooked. One more thing. You mean the death of Jia Changwan, the Beggar Sect Holy Master? Exactly. You're indeed smart, Mr. Yuan. The truth aside, if Yan Wei Wan was framed for assassinating sect leader Zuo, who do you think killed Jia Changwan? Elder Wu. I did miss that. Whether or not he assassinated Zhou Zhonglong, it was unlikely he had the chance to kill Jia Changwan while fleeing to Villain Valley with the entire Beggar Sect in his tail. It would raise many questions if Yan Wei Wan didn't assassinate Jia Changwan. That's right. It's also worth mentioning that on the night of the assassination, Jia Changwan was the one who testified against Yan Wei Wan outside the lobby of our headquarters. Jia Changwan testified against Yan Wei Wan but was soon killed after. Was the real culprit trying to silence him? Yuan Xing, let me tell Mr. Yuan what exactly happened that night. Although he was standing far away, I can still hear every single word clearly. His internal energy is quite strong. So the man I saw in Brambleshade Forest was indeed Yan Wei Wan. Sorry we kept you waiting. Now that they're here, let's go over and let Yan Wei Wan tell you the story. Greetings, I'm Yuan Yi from Wudong, Hello, Mr. Yuan. We met once in Nanjang. Never thought I'd see you here again. Only once in Nanjang? Someone wearing a conical hat fought with me in Tanjing City. Was that also you? Don't blame me. It was Yuan Xing's idea to stop you. Hey, that was quick you to pass the buck. It's okay. I'm not blaming anyone. It's a pity, though, that you were trying to hide your identity and we didn't have a good fight. I'd like to see the dragon subduing Palm for real if we ever get the chance. I'm sure you'll get the chance, but for now, we have to get back to the point. What I'm about to reveal to you is part of our plan, and frankly speaking, we'll get a better chance if you're willing to help. But you will be in trouble if it fails. So please take some time to consider, Mr. Yuan. You can ask Yao Yao and Wei Huan about what happened in the past before making a decision. And if you decide to take part in our plan, please let me know. Cool. Mizun, Uncle Yu asked me to give you this letter. Why? I can never go back. Aren't you going to read it? Why bother? I slaughtered the entire JT troop, but spared him. I know he didn't betray me, and I'm grateful he took me in as an infant. Then why not let go of the past? Let go of the past. There's only hatred in my heart. How can I ever let go? JT troop betrayed me, and I killed them. There was Uncle Yu's. Sorry, but I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't think Uncle Yu and Soul Wrecking Bird can ever get over the past. I'm in need of new puppets. Oh, it's an invite option? Nice. Class 2 weapon. Nice, nice. Raining Needles. Why did she have Raining Needles? Very. She should have something cooler to learn. What the hell? Stamina? No, she had like Meridian Pills or something. Bro, she has nothing good to steal. What the hell? That's insane. Why? Can I gift her? I'd rather new puppet, to be honest. She's not even worth sparring. Unless she has a cultivation. Crow's Calling. Nice. Yeah, Quietus Devilry. Cultivation? Okay, yeah. Chi Dissipation. Star Absorption Force? What the fuck? The hell is that? Pulls target toward user, consuming their MP with an equal amount to 100% damage of dealt. 100% of damage dealt to them this time, and restores 25% MP to self. After using the skill, reduces target's chi by 80% and deals 80% and deals 6 stacks of enervate and stagnant to target. Damn. Level 10 effect, Star Absorption Force. Increases max MP by 1,000. Every 100 points of max MP increases damage of this move by 1%. Every target hit with this move restores 25% chi to the user next turn. Every turn recovers 5% MP and reduces MP of enemy targets within range by 5%. Damn. You can just suck the life out of them. Which has some good cultivation methods to learn. His weapon sucks. This weapon's okay. Quietus Claws. I think we already have some better than that, though. We already have these blueprints. We already have that skill. Already have that recipe. Rhino Horn, we could use that. That's a good material. Nothing really worth stealing. What are his cultivations, though? Soaring Dragon? Sounds cool. Dragonish Palm Strike. Got some cool attacks. I'm not a fist user, but it's cool. What would you like to know, Mr. Yuan? Truth of the assassination. That day I was told there were assassins in beggar sects I was told there were assassins in Beggar Sect's headquarters, so I immediately went there to catch them. After I arrived at the headquarters, those assassins had already broken into the lobby, so I went inside and fought them. It was too dark, and I didn't know young Yan was in there, so I was devastated and didn't even notice the assassins got away. At the time, the person who asked me to come showed up and accused me of being the assassin. Was this person Jia Changwan? That's right. His accusation and Zhang Yan's death pinned everything on me. That's how I became a traitor to Beggar Sect. Later, Yuan Xing examined Zhang Yan's body for me and found that she had already been in a drug-induced coma before she died, which means it had been a plan to frame me all along. Jia Shangwan was an elder of Beggar Sect. Why did he do that? He was an elder of the Clean Clothing faction. Yuan Xing introduced me to Beggar Sect. But I was going to marry Sect Leader Zuo's sister. They saw it as betrayal and wanted me gone. But like Yuan Xing, I never thought the clean and dirty clothing factions were any different. Perhaps getting control of the largest sect in the world was too tempting. Then who were the assassins? The Impermanences from Villain Valley. Oh, the Impermanences. The Impermanences. Those two weird guys dressed in a weird way? Right. The two weird guys you may have met at Zungu Pass. Yao Yao and I were there too, but we didn't show ourselves. They are mysterious members of Villain Valley, not a part of the 4 villains or the 7 outlaws, but they are strong enough to beat any one of us. They seem to be siblings and work in perfect synchronization with each other. If the two of them join forces, they can easily defeat many top martial artists. Yuan Xing and I have been secretly investigating since what happened in Tongqing City. We had our suspicions, but it wasn't until your fight with them that we could be sure the Impermanences were the culprits we were looking for. Interesting. After I arrived at the headquarters, the assassins had already broken into the lobby, so I went inside and fought them. So you fought the Impermanences. Interesting. See, like they tie those characters, like you just see them for a second, and it's like, who the hell are these guys? And then they get tied into like the lore of these people and their past, and like this big incident that happened in the world. It's like, dude, love this game. This game's so good. Gosh, it's so good. I wish so many RPGs like would be something like this. I'm so impressed and surprised how good this game is. I want to know your plan. In fact, we aren't in Tongqing City just because we're working with Yuan Xing. The leader of Villain Valley, Wu Ming, ordered us to come here. Wu Ming ordered you guys to come here. The leader of Villain Valley? The 4 villains and the 7 outlaws really set foot in the martial world years before because Wu Ming forbade us from leaving the valley. But recently, Wu Ming stopped saying anything about us leaving. Which is why people have been seeing the 4 villains nowadays. Even the Impermanences have shown up at Zungu Pass. So Yuan Xing has been wondering what changed back then that led to the situation now. And he found something that connected... So he found something connected to Beggar Sect. Recently, Sect Leader Hong gave you the wealth token. He resurfaced in the martial world. Mr. Hong. Last time anyone saw Sect Leader Hong was before the tragedies in Tongqing City. Interesting. Putting all the information together, we think Villain Valley was trying to force him to show up by causing chaos in Beggar Sect. But why would they want to find Mr. Hong? We're also struggling to figure that out. So you and Soul Wrecking Bird are provoking Beggar Sect to lure out the Impermanences? That's right. We've discovered traces of the two, but don't know where they are. You can ask Yuan Xing for more details of our plan. So the Impermanences are working like Beggar Sect? What the hell? Those ugly bastards. Yo, this is dope. can eventually invite this guy too. Nice. I don't get him to 30 right now? Okay. Okay. Made up your mind? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Phew. You seem to be relieved. To be honest, I don't know if we can let you leave if you refuse. I'm glad that we're still allies. Now I'm starting to doubt my decision. That was a joke. I know I can trust you now. I have a question. If you only want to get the impermanences, what was all that with Elder Wu Tianlu? He's the head of the Clean Clothing faction, was close with Ping Tianzhong. The best person to blame is a cover. None of what Zune said about him was true. It's a shame we have to put him through this, but I'll have to wait until the truth is revealed to make amends. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Anyway, we've discovered traces of the impermanences, but something needs to be done to learn them out. What would you like me to do? It would be nice if you could pretend to be caught during the battle with Soul Wrecking Bird. You have the wealth token, and Beggar Sect members will leave the headquarters to save you. And the defense of the headquarters will be at its weakest. The impermanences hiding in Tancheng City won't miss this chance. They will be there. Why are you so sure? If Yao Yao and Wei Huan capture you with the wealth token, Beggar Sect will also be out on them, and the impermanences won't suspect anything. Beggar Sect can afford to let the wealth token fall into the wrong hands, and if something happens to our headquarters this time, the Clean Clothing faction will have the chance to force Sect leader Zhuo to resign. So the impermanences must mess up the headquarters to create enough chaos in Beggar Sect. They'll likely go for essential things like the volume containing our main techniques. And I've asked Yao Yao and Wei Wan to send word to Villain Valley about the appearance of Sect leader Hong. This message will further tempt the impermanences to make the right move. I see. You're not only setting up a trap for them, but also making them think it's their idea. Brilliant. Okay, I'll do what I can to cooperate with you when the day comes. Thank you. You can carry out business as usual before that. I'll return to our headquarters later. Find me there, and I'll take you to the guest room, where you can stay and wait for the battle. Huh. Everything that happened in Tancheng City now feels like a dream. But if the grievances have been forgiven, why does the flute still carry a hint of sadness? This guy's dope. She's dope too. I haven't had a hidden weapon user for a while, so it'll be cool to get a good one. Oh. Crazy. Crazy. That story develops so much. And it's really cool. There's only something that just doesn't make sense or is dumb. It's like, no, that's actually sick. The impermanences were responsible and all this stuff's happening in the background. Dope. 535. What are these prices? Sing Antler soup recipe. I'll take that recipe. Let's rock, bro. What do you like? You like food? There you go. Give you that. Right. Evasion? What do you mean evasion? That attack is just GG. It's so good. Even when I was fighting Elder Wu Yang for it, he was just bodying me with it. I had to kill him before he could pull it off. Alright. Ran homeboy's pockets. And before we get started on this, let me grab some dinner real quick. We got some soup, which I need because this headache has been a pain. With the sinus headache I've been dealing with today. It's like the lingering effect of getting sick over the weekend. Very annoying. Alright, right back. 1 second, guys. Right, chat. Bomb soup. Some chicken soup. Some caldo de pollo. Let me get a couple bites of this real quick. Delicious. Fantastic. All right. Absolute dining. Let's get moving. Are you ready to wait for the battle on Beggar Sect? I think so. Okay. Let me take you to your room. You can stay there for a few days until Soul-Wrecking Bird and Yan Wei-Wan arrive. A few days later. Oh. The crows. It's the sound of crows. She's here. On your guard. I gaze afar amid clover whites, and wait for our tryst at twilight. Among the reeds can birds be free? What can an ant do on the tree? White clover grows beside the creek. I long for you, but dare not speak. Greetings, everyone. I'm Jun Yao Yao, the Soul-Wrecking Bird. Yan Wei-Wan, how dare you come back here with her? Sifu said he was already quite proficient with the dragon subduing palm several years ago. I wonder how powerful he is now. I'm Yan Wei-Wan, the Lonely Jade Flutes. Greetings, everyone, and Sifu. You still remember your Sifu? Why did you kill Zhang Yan? I didn't, but it's not like you'd ever believe me. Years ago, you wanted to assassinate the sect leader, but accidentally killed Zhou Zhangyan. The evidence is clear, and you're still trying to deny it? I've explained too many times back then, and I have I have nothing more to say now. Why have you come to Beggar's Sect with this vile woman if not to explain? He's here to help me get revenge, of course. Why are we wasting time talking to these two villains? Yanwei Wan, you traitor. I'll take care of you for Sifu today. How's you? Let me help. Wei Wan, do you want to take this one alone? Your target is Wu Tianlu. I'll take care of this. Turn-based. Damn it. I don't want to auto that. Do I control this guy? What do you got, player? What moves you got? Okay. Infinite force symbols. GG, bro. Your Tai Chi force countered my dragon subduing palm. Even the Dustless Sword couldn't do that. Who are you? I'm Yuan Yi Wudong. Your palm technique is the most powerful I've seen in my life. Impressive. But why are you fighting for the wrong side? Take a step back, Mr. Yuan. You're too involved to see the truth. How's you, Rex? Only the sect leader and the chosen successor can learn the main beggar sect staff technique. How can we know how to use it? I'm the sect leader's disciple. What's so strange about that? Disgusting, as always. Li Yuanxing got the staff technique before Yanwei Wan betrayed our sect, and it's only because Zhou Zhanlong favors the dirty clothing faction that how Zhu learned it. What a disgrace. Yanwei Wan, you betrayed us. Beggar Sect has nothing to do with you now. You didn't come here with the soul-wrecking bird to give the youngsters a hard time, did you? I've already made it clear that I've come to help Yao Yao get revenge. Elder Wu, if the youngsters did their parts, are you just going to stand there and watch? I don't care what it is you're trying to blame me for. If you want my head, come and get it. Elder Wu, you're at the headquarters. We won't let you face them alone. It was my fault that this villain became a member and learned our secret technique. I should take care of him this time. Members of Beggar's Sect, set the Lotus Formation. Wei Wan, I remember now. This is Yuan Yi, a Wudong disciple who did really well in the Sword Appreciation Assembly. I see. No wonder he's so good. I also remember that he has the Wealth Token. Wealth Token? No one has seen Sect Leader Hong for 20 years, but he's decided to show up now? Come and fight me if you want. What are you two muttering about there? Why so anxious, Elder Wu? You've already had a taste of my quietest devilry and puppet technique. Puppets again. We've already tightened security in Beggar's Sect lately. How'd you still manage to get puppets in here? Well, you'll have all the time to ask questions after I send you to hell. I'll deal with the puppets. Take down the two villains as soon as possible. Would you like to be my puppets? Let's go, player. I don't hit me. I'm actually going to use this on you. Gonna spread out the damage here. I'm going to kill you, yeah. Smoked. Sick. Dragonish Palm Strike. Wuluo Smoke. Hidden weapon, unique move, nice. Nether claws. It's all part of the plan, but they're not going easy on me. The moves of Quiet's devilry are unpredictable, and it's hard to spot the needles. The tidal waves of chi attached to needles seem to be able to penetrate any kind of defense. And Wei Wan's dragon subduing palm is fierce. It's like waves lapping the shore and getting stronger every time. No wonder it's a legendary palm technique. And most importantly, their techniques complement each other and work perfectly together. Beggar's Sect, however, sometimes seems to be working against each other. As expected, Beggar's Sect is having internal issues. According to the plan, it's time for me to get caught now. Ah! Mr. Yuan, what's wrong? I think I was hit by one of the soul-wrecking bird's needles. Wei Wan, you're up. Yan Wei Wan, put him down. You've been using a member of Beggar's Sect. Why are you taking him? Why not? He has a wealth token. Come to Mountain Green Turnip if you want to get him back. Deliver Wu Tianlu to us, and we'll let him go. Or do you want to test my patience and see if I'd kill him? There are no cowards in Beggar's Sect. Don't try to threaten me. Elder Wu, he has a sect leader Hong's wealth token. We can't let anything happen to him. Let's get out of here. Stop right there. Wu Tianlu, the staff-holding master. As a sect leader, I order you to let them go. Damn it. We'll be waiting for all of you at the top of Mountain Green Turnip in 3 days. A life for a life. It's all going according to plan. But will this really work? What do you mean? Are you worried that the impermanences might not show up, or that Beggar's Sect might not come for you? A little bit of both. Well. A couple more bites of soup. Soup is so good. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Big old bite of chicken, big old bite of potato, some carrots, some celery, some zucchini. That broth is magical. The broth of like real chicken soup, dude. I'm convinced that can heal cancer. Straight up. Oh my goodness. Just bring me to life. Had this stupid sinus headache all day. And the steam from the soup is like breaking it all up. Feeling so much better, bro. Okay. Marvelous. No, so good. My gosh. Alright, let's go. The wealth token is significant to Beggar's Sect. They won't let it fall into the wrong hands. That's right. It's no J token, which represents the sect leader. Still, only sect leaders can grant the wealth token. Excuse me. Anyone with this can request help from all branches of Beggar Sect. So they can't let the token fall into the hands of their enemies and will come to rescue you. Sounds like the wealth token is much more important than me. You're a funny lad. As for whether the impermanences will show up, plans can only take us so far. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think Beggar Sect can make a quick decision, and the impermanences shouldn't show up before they set off. So where should we go now? Tianming Village, which is southeast of Tongcheng City. It's quite close from here. We can settle there for now and wait. This place is under my control, so don't worry about being found. You can rest here for a while and get ready. I should go make some preparations and keep watch on Beggar Sect. So long. Please be careful, elderly. Don't worry, this guy's as sly as a fox. He'll be fine. I'll take it as a compliment. Yao Yao and I will wait in the village. Come and find us when you're ready. And we'll go to Tongcheng City together and rendezvous with Li Yuanxing. Okay, I will. Dragon grappling. Got so many skills. Girls don't want boyfriends to have good skills. Not ready. Where's Homegirl? Is she over here? There she is. Even the streams and mist look purple in purple bamboo forest. You can't find this kind of scenery anywhere else. Legend has it that purple bamboo forest is where Guanyin resides. I thought Guanyin was a Buddhist goddess and Wudong was a Taoist sect. Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism have the same origins. Plus, this scene only reminded me of Guanyin. It's not like I'm worshipping her. You're one strange lad. Ye Wan, who isn't known for infamies and doesn't seem the intimidating type. He looks like a deadbeat you'd see on any streets. But Soul Wrecking Bird's a notorious character, and I've done my share of killing over the years to practice Quietus devilry. Even members of Villain Valley steer clear of me. But you, a disciple of a righteous sect, are taking a great risk to help us. Are you falling in love with me? Or do you want to be my puppet? Bitch, I'm trying to be your puppet. Fuck out of here. The big dog does what he wants. That's what's up. That's what's going down. Alright? Zoom Yo-Yo, whatever the fuck your name is. Come on, please stop using me like that. I've met Bao Min and Du Biao, and thought you were the same as them since you were also one of the 7 outlaws. But then I learned that you've been through a lot. You're not a villain, nor is Wei Wan. The people behind all this are the real villains. Do you have any plans up to killing the Impermanences? Ye Wan and I came only for revenge, and haven't thought much about the future. Why? Are you taking us back to Wudong Mountains? Wudong? I don't think so. But I can find a peaceful place for you if you want. Don't worry about us. It's a big world and we'll find our place. It's late, and I need to go. You should get some rest. Okay. Let's do it. According to our plan, Li Yuanxing should have arrived in Tongcheng City. It's a bit conspicuous if 3 of us travel together. We should split up and rendezvous in Tongcheng City. I see. In that case, I'll set up for Tongcheng City now. Elder Li, what's the situation now? Almost the whole beggar sect is set off for Mount Green Turnip. It seems that this little token means the world to them. And has anyone seen the Impermanences? No, but it takes a whole day to return to Tongcheng City from Mount Green Turnip, and beggar sect will take some extra time to search for Mr. Yuan. So it'll take them at least 2 days to return. The defensive beggar sect headquarters will be at its weakest during this time. Don't worry, Wei Wan. Those 2 scums will be here. Soul Wrecking Bird's right. No need to be anxious. Our plan to lure the Impermanences out has come to the last step. We just need to hide in the headquarters and wait for their arrival. That night, in the headquarters of Beggar Sect. Hopefully we get to kill these scumbags. I hate these things. So ugly. Become rich upon encountering me. Peace to the world. I never thought Soul Wrecking Bird and Yahweh Wan create such chaos in Beggar Sect. Look at the state of them. That old beggar must be getting anxious. Don't worry. After Soul Wrecking Bird takes the wealth token and we destroy their headquarters, Zhou Zhonglong will be forced to resign, and the 2 factions will start fighting. That old beggar will have to come out. You're right. It's not even like he can ever give up on Beggar Sect. It's funny that Li Yuanxing calls him one of the 3 geniuses. Villain Valley has been playing him all this time. Lu Fuzhao's dead, and Ling Yuqing resigned from the Yushan school. The 3 geniuses were overrated. Listen not to the rain beating against the trees. Why don't you slowly walk and chant with ease? Better than swaddled horse, I like sandals and cane. Oh, I would fain spend a straw-cloaked life in mist and rain. I'm Li Yuanxing, the disciplined elder of Beggar Sect. I think I heard my name. Li Yuanxing? What are you doing here? Why aren't you in Mount Green Turnip with Zhou Zhonglong and the others? How could I meet you 2 here if I went with them? I heard the Impermanences work for the ruler of the Underworld. It's time for you to go to hell and report back to your boss. This is funny. How many people do you think are left in the headquarters? It's no secret that you're not a fighting type. I think you're the one going to hell tonight. You sound very confident. Are we powerful enough to make you two stay for a drink, then? Soul Wrecking Bird, Yan Wei Wan, and that lad from Wudong Sect. You never went to Mount Green Turnip. No, this has been a trap all along. That's right. You two have done countless evil deeds. It's time for you to pay. Soul Wrecking Bird, Yan Wei Wan. The #1 rule of Villain Valley is that members shall never attack each other. Are you betraying Villain Valley? That's an interesting question. Have you forgotten why we joined in the first place? Thanks to you, I betrayed Beggar Sect. So what's another betrayal? Well, you got us, but it won't be so easy for you to take our lives. Watch out. They'll try anything to escape. Let's rock, baby! Beat the shit out of these things. Leave him alone, you scumbag. Invasion? Hell no. Alright. What is your... White is Devilry? One to 4 stacks of within your target. Each stack decreases the target's defense by 5%, removes 1% HP each turn, consumes all stacks, does 600 damage to units within 4 grids and double cross areas. Okay. Level 5 effect within applies 1 to 2 stacks of enfeebled to the target, which increases damage taken. Okay. If MP is more than 50% after composing, launches Crow's Swarm once on targets who are affected with by the withering effect, dealing extra damage equal to 100 plus IP times 1.5. Really? And applies 1 more stack of withering. Damn, it's a lot of withering. This seems kind of good, though. She can't move, though, which sucks. Whatever, let's just do it. Evasion. The piles of garbage need to stop. Nice. Tell them what she has? Yeah. How are you just dodging everything, you scumbag? You can finish him off, bro. I'm gonna hit this scumbag. Bodied! The attack is so good. We got some stones out of this. It sucks you can just farm these for free. Like, they're rare, but you can just get these for nothing. So, kind of sucks as a reward, but whatever. No, not like this. What? No need to be upset. You'll soon reunite with him. How dare you? Even if this is the end of us, I swear one of you will go down with me. Die! Watch out! Spend strength seems to have suddenly grown several times. Huh? This? Someone slowly puts a gentle hand on Yuan Yi's back. And from it, endless streams of brutal internal energy pour into him. The energy forced into him doesn't cause even the slightest injury, but the impermanences shouldn't linger in the mortal world. Return to the realm of the dead and apologize to the people you harmed. How is this possible? Oh, you get their weapons? Oh, that's sick. See, that's dope as hell. That's a great reward. The Mourner Stick? Wow, I think that's the best weapon we have now. The impermanences wield the staff with hidden sharp thorns coated in a unique, dangerous poison. 303 attack, an additional 220 attack, so you get 523 attack, About 15% crit rate. Increases the damage output of all villain value skills by 10%. When attacking, reduces the target's MP by amount equal to 30% of the damage. Attacks will inflict 2 stacks of poison and bleeding. Damn. Really good. Mr. Yuan, are you hurt? I'm fine. Never thought desperation could make one that much stronger, but fortunately Ms. Zun helped me with her internal energy. I'm afraid it was some kind of evil technique that could instantly boost power, but such techniques often take a toll on the user's health, and would only be used in dire situations. So it's our secret technique for desperate times. Guess they didn't use their full strength at Zungu Pass. That's for sure. The impermanences were established villains known for being mysterious. Yeah, but we managed to kill the 2 scums. Soul-Wrecking Bird, Wei Huan, finally got revenge after so many years. Yeah, it's finally over. But we'll never get Yuan Shen or the life I had back. At least their victims can rest in peace. Yuan Xing, you'll have to explain this to Beggar Sect yourself. Don't worry, I'm prepared. The Beggar Sect will bring all this to bygones. But you will lose the sect members' trust. Even the Clean Clothing faction may no longer side with you. Just as well, I could retire and travel the world like I always wanted. You never craved power. Wait, Juan, are you leaving? Where will you go from here? Finding it hard to say goodbye to us? Yeah, it hasn't been long, but we've been through a lot together. Wow, you're honest about it. We may be going to Nanjiang. Nanjiang? You can find all sorts of exotic things there. Perhaps I'll get some new jewelry. Anyway, we should go. Elder Li, Yuan Yi. Until we meet again. Take care. You too. Take care. Her character was so cool, so I'm glad she was just like some cheap villain that like she's not like a clear good person or bad person, you know? Like just some villain you just gotta fight. You actually get to work with her and like recruit her to your team. See, that's what RPGs should do, man. Introduce some cool character. Randomly tease them early on. They don't hear about them again for like 50 hours. And then they come back and have this dope story and have this great reward and great quest attached to them. You get them later. Dude, this game is fantastic. This is done. You should leave as soon as possible in case Beggar Sect members see you and make assumptions. I'll cover for you. No one will know you colluded with us. You make it sound like we're doing something terrible. My bad. You're a great young man, Mr. Yuan. Come find me in Beggar Sect if you ever need help. I'll do anything I can. Thank you in advance, then. So long, Elderly. Take care. Elderly's the homie. What's what I do now? Well, Mr. Yuan, had a good rest, huh? You too, Elderly. Guess what happened in Tanjing City didn't get you into too much trouble. I was so worried about you, Elderly. I should have let you know I was doing fine. The case must have had a significant impact. Your plan was great, but it couldn't have been easy to convince everyone Ms. Zun and Mr. Yang are innocent. I'm curious as to what you have that quieted everything so quickly, Elderly. Well, I did have the help of a certain thing. I was about to leave Beggar Sect and wouldn't be surprised if they decided to hunt me down, but I ran into Sect Leader Hong after the destruction of Tianlong Gang. Mr. Hong, did he finally show up? Yes, and it was the reason I could let Yao Yao and Wei Wan send the message without worrying it might alarm the wrong people. Sect Leader Hong knows that they want him to show up and has been hiding his tracks. He only came to me because Yao Yao and Wei Wan arrived in Tongcheng City. I exchanged information with him before setting the trap, and then Sect Leader Hong gave me his Jade Token. I heard Jade Token represents the Sect Leader's direct order, and all the sect members should defer to whoever holding it. It does you a great help. Exactly. The Jade Token gave me a chance to explain everything and get Beggar Sect to let this go. See, they actually have like good, plausible reasons that make sense as like why things worked out the way they did, not just like magically, you know? Like I'm actually like very impressed at how like fleshed out these stories are. It's not just like, oh yeah, things just magically worked out. Or like they were just like, oh, that's cool, bro. You know, it's like no, like Master Hong's working in the background and he has a J token, which is what gives him the authority to be perceived as credible. You know. At least they won't hunt down Soul Wrecking Bird and Yan Wei Wan anymore, and will be wary of Villain Valley. That went better. That went better than I expected. That went too better than I expected. What the hell? There's just weird typos in this game too. Well, it may also surprise you that I resigned from the Elder position, so I'm no longer the Disciplined Elder, and you don't have to call me Elder Lee anymore. Huh? You should have told me earlier. I've been calling you Elder Lee today. I've had that title for so many years. I just wanted to hear it a few more times. Then do you have any plans next, Mr. Lee? Not really. Perhaps I can travel around as an ordinary beggar sect disciple. Or I can also join you should you require my help. I'd be honored. You're a wise man, there's a lot I can learn from you. Hell yeah, dude. Sleep in our hot staff? Nice. You can teach us to the pole users finally. I get the J token? What the? Whoa. You have anything I can learn? No. I mean, you do, but I don't need that. It would be my pleasure. The Disciplined Elder. Invite Lee Wanzing to the party. Like, this guy, I think I've encountered him, like, the first 8 hours of the game. And I've been wondering, like, when he's gonna pop back up again. Because we got, like, affinity with him, like, way back in the beginning of the game. And I always wondered when that was gonna develop. Cool. I can't even equip this. I'm not even strong enough yet. I don't even understand like what the requirements are. What does this have? Gathering speed 192, strength 17, constitution 16, agility 16. Cheat recovered and hit by critical strike 280. Additional cheat gathering speed of 113. Your attacks will apply inspired attack to allies within 12 grids around you. What? Increase the damage output of all beggar sect skills by 50%. Cooldown of all moves decreased by 1 when using the cultivation method. Dude, that's awesome. Then we got these weapons. Gotta give these to the homies. What do we have for pole users? Oh, she can take one of these. Oh, homeboy can too. Be used on air. She has better stuff than him. I think she has better stats too. 610, yeah, she's stronger for sure. Lee Wanzing's the homie, but he's not very strong. Definitely gonna give her one of the weapons here. So her attack is 610 right now. It's gonna take her to 916. She's got mad strong, brother. What the hell? Oh, so he can put on the J token, but no one else can. That's awesome. So he plays like a great support role because the J token gets like he can buff people around him. He gets a lot of turns. Oh, dude. Okay. So you give him this, and all of a sudden, yeah, he's not so bad. Awesome. Okay. Let's get him some other gear. Maybe like better helmet and stuff for him, but we'll get that later. Awesome. Okay. What crew do we want? Let's try him out. Let's try both the homies out. do that. Let's do this. You got some stuff to learn. Actually, we got really good attacks for them to learn. And teach you that. Alright, you're not gonna have any. He comes with 30,000 martial points? Okay, that's pretty good. That's unusual. Get all this stuff off of you. Jade method. This is for like beggar sect bomb guys. This would be good for her, the Jade method. We can give her that. Give her Jade. I'm just gonna put this there for the hell of it. Just upgrade that for the sake of it. For the meridian points. Alright, let's get your stuff up. Run all this stuff for him. Get his spear play up. Excuse me. Okay. Maxed all that out. Beggar's cultivation. Give him J2. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you this. As a matter of fact, I have 18,000. Not a ton, but it's something. You have 23,000. Alright, if you got 23, let's do 3 self-reflects for you. And let's do 2 self-reflects for me. And then give you 2 of these. Let me give you 3 of these. Just get these maxed out. Where'd you get us hold X for these? Okay. Now. Nah. Let's do this. Yeah, finish that. Do that. Okay. That's good. And for you, what is this again? It's fine. Not great, but do that. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, that was an awesome quest. Elder Lee. Well, it's just Mr. Lee now. He's quite loyal to the bigger sect. Why do you say so, BJ? Their two factions have constantly been fighting. As a member of the Clean Clothing faction, he became the Discipline Elder, learned their main staff technique, and even got the Jade Token. He was only one step away from becoming the sect leader. But no one from the Clean Clothing faction has ever become the sect leader. It's the bottom line for those dirty clothing faction beggars. Why else would Zhu Zhonglong teach the main staff technique to Hao Zhu? So Elder Lee planned to withdraw from the power struggle from the beginning. With him out of the picture, Hao Zhu will undoubtedly be the next sect leader. This should help ease the conflicts within bigger sect, right? Only temporarily. At the end of the day, their issue goes to the fact that the Clean Clothing faction has become weak. Doesn't it seem strange to you? Jia Xiongwan framed Yan Weiwan to weaken the Dirty Clothing faction, but was killed soon after. And another person of importance in the Clean Clothing faction, Peng Tianzhang, was killed by Solbird. The Discipline Elder, Li Yuanxing, lost much influence because of Yan Weiwan's case, and it gave Zhuo Zhonglong the chance to raise a successor, Hao Zhu. The Clean Clothing faction had the upper hand after framing Yan Weiwan. Why did the situation turn upside down in an instant? Li Yuanxing has resigned, and Zhu Yanshu is dead. Doesn't that make Wu Tianlu the only leader left in the Clean Clothing faction? I don't think anyone still alive can tell us the whole truth now. But why do you know so much about the beggar sect? Because when I was still a burglar in Toncheng City, I snuck into the home of some elder of the beggar sect. I think his name was Zhu. Baijin was breaking into people's houses. That was an awesome quest. Miss Zun, you haven't left? Why do you always hesitate before calling me Miss Zun? Oh, sorry, that was rude of me. It's just you're wearing that mask and your voice is so special, so I wasn't sure. I'm not offended, at least not because of this. So, why did you block that attack from me? He couldn't hurt me even if he didn't do that. You looked desperate, and I was worried that I might hurt you. I just didn't have time to think before I acted. You worry that he might hurt me. What about yourself? Don't ever do something like that again. Miss Zune, are you alright? It's probably just a scratch from the fight just now. It's nothing. I got something for you. See you around. Hopefully. Nice. I need that. More hidden moves? Nice. Okay. See you. I need this Meridian. Where's my... What was I trying to learn? What's this? Yeah, it was this. Damage increase. Straight up damage increase. 10% damage increase. So let's get 10 extra strength and concentration out of that. So that's awesome. This is the healing effect on the battlefield. Not bad. Let's get some more agility going. All right. Baller quest. That was awesome. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, this is okay. I wanted to see about this quest if I could trigger it again, because I've been meaning to. But a fancy palanquin trailed by uniformed people, but they don't appear to be from Liu Shan School. Judging from the direction they're heading, they must be here for the Pili School ceremony. Whoever's in the palanquin is clearly of high rank. Pili School seems deeply tied to the royal courts. Huh? Who are you? How dare you stand in our way? Vipers? Everyone, stay alert. These Vipers are surely placed here beforehand and controlled by Nanzhang's secret technique. But why do they ambush high-ranking officials? Regardless of the reasons, we must step in. Who are you? Your attire. Are you from Wudong? Yes, I'm Yuan Yi of Wudong. Just thought I should help. Step aside or die. You can't do anything, you trash. Who's this lad? My Vipers are effective against him. Who would have expected our journey to Nanzhang to be this thrilling? These insignificant thugs won't amuse you, my lord. Allow me to handle them. Our plan will succeed with the lad here. We should retreat for now. Yuan Yi, right? Thank you. Our lord wishes to offer you a small token of appreciation. I only wanted to lend a hand. There's no need for compensation. Even heroes have to eat, right? It's just a modest offering. The man appears pleasant and carries an air of distinction, but his smile sends shivers down my spine. This guy seems creepy. Are you on your way to Pili School, Mr. Yuan? Then we shall meet again soon. But for now, let's part ways here. This person's indifference suggests he anticipated this ambush. And he has a high-pitched voice. Is he a eunuch from the Bureau Guards? Bureau Guards, tasked with overseeing the courts, hold significant power. Did Pili School invite them here? Something on the ground. Is it from those black-clad people earlier? It's a token with a carved image of a Vengi devil. The text on it appears to be written in the Nanjong script. Can you read it, Mr. Gu? It's an ancient form not commonly used today, and too challenging for a non-native like me. Alright, let's hold on to it and ask Vang where once we reach Pili School. Since those people targeted the Bureau Guards, they might have some information too. We can ask them if there's a chance. Devil token. Pili School's celebration ceremony is about to begin. Please show me your invitation. I'm Yuan Yi from Wudong Sect. Here's the invitation. Welcome. Carriages to the ceremony this way. Please follow me. Please lead the way. Must be challenging for Pili School to stay connected to the Central Plains martial community in Nanjong. I doubt Shaolin or Beggar Sect sent anyone. There are some Mingjian Manor disciples here, though. Mingjian Manor excels in weapon forging. They may be interested in the new firearm. Look, is that lady in purple Miss Ya? Yeah, I think so. She seems to be discussing something with the other Wujiang disciples. Let's find her later. Alright, let's get inside. Wow. Coal. I do like coal. Big coal guy, let me tell you. Hey. Fuck. Okay. Esteemed guests, thank you for joining us at our humble sect. We're honored to have you. We're glad to be here, Hatong. Your development of exquisite firearms for the court in the past decade has been truly inspiring. I was just thinking that with your age, you'd be washed up. But then I heard about your new invention, myriad shots. There's only ever one head on everyone's neck. Why are you so much brighter than the rest of us? I'm getting older and becoming confused in recent years. Don't say something like that, Lord Zhao. You know it's not true. You've been truly inspiring, dedicating yourself to assisting His Majesty all these years as a chief of Bureau Guard. I, on the other hand, have simply been fulfilling my duty. You always know what to say, Hatong. No wonder Her Majesty favors you. She even instructed me to take this trip. I'm truly grateful. You must be tired after the journey. I have a small gift for you in the guest house. Hope it will help. I'm sure it will. Senior. His voice is sharp and sinister, reminding me of a viper. It makes me uncomfortable. These guys look like snakes or something. Ouyang Hai? Who's this guy? I didn't see this guy with the Mingjian Manor. He's one of the Ouyangs, though. He's openly demanding a bribe. But word for Master's orders, I'd rather be in Tianshu. Hey Tong, we're all here because we heard about the myriad shots he developed. Why not demonstrate this new firearm for us? You must be from Mingjian Manor. Yes, my name is Ouyang Hai. Ouyang Hai. Well, I've met most of Mingjiang's young generation, but not you. Why did they send their heir apparent, Ouyang Zhanying, or at least one of the more important disciples? Zhanying has other business to attend to, so Master sent me. Ah, I see. I thought... Hey, Tong, you're stealing thunder by hosting a celebration at the same time, then. Oh, poor judgment on my part. I'll personally apologize to Master Ouyang when the ceremony is over. Oh, there must be some misunderstanding here. Master Yang would never think that way. Please don't mind what I said, Head Tongue. The eunuch's words are bitter. Clearly trying to embarrass this Ming John Manor disciple because he spoke up. The lad's right about one thing, though. I'm also here on behalf of the court to see the new firearm. Let's get on with it. We can discuss the trivial matters in private later. Hetzong. Your wish is my command, Lord Zhao. First, the Vice-Head Sane will explain the wonders of myriad shots for us. This guy looks awesome. I'm Sane, responsible for developing myriad shots, and entrusted Hetzong to provide this explanation. Myriad shots draws inspiration from a firearm called Swarm of Bees, used during the founding of our dynasty. It could simultaneously launch 30 to over 100 fire arrows. Moreover, the weapon can cover a large area, burning the land down, making our premier land-based firearm. I've heard about this firearm in the Outerlands. It's said to be particularly effective against cavalry. Swarm of Bees alone would have posed a significant challenge for the northern invaders, if not for Ning's gradual military weakening in recent decades. The power of Swarm of Bees is undeniable, and is believed to have originated from Pili School's ancestors. Could Hetzong's myriad shots surpass it in strength? That would be an extraordinary achievement indeed. I dare not take credit for it alone. I'm building upon the accomplishments of those who came before me. Sane, please continue. Yes, Ed. Swarm firepower is impressive, but limited to a maximum of 100 arrows and requires too many of them. Storing and transporting firearms is challenging. Even in Pili School, there are rarely ample quantities of ready-made firearms in the warehouse. In addition, the swarm's effectiveness can be reduced in extreme weathers like heavy wind or rain. To address these issues, we replaced the fire arrows with iron pellets that are easier to store. The pellets explode upon impact, releasing hot iron sand in all directions. A single pellet may seem insignificant compared to fire arrows, but hundreds together would result in serious damage. Plus, pellets are not as susceptible to wind or rain, and are much easier to load and transfer. What an ingenious design. If this device lives up to its claims, it truly deserves the name Myriad Shots. It could be a valuable asset on the battlefield. However, replacing fire arrows with iron pellets and embedding iron sand in over 100 pellets will greatly increase the cost. And to withstand such immense power, the mechanism structure cannot be made of wood. It must be replaced with minerals. In Ning's territory. Wonderful, Hetzong. A true masterpiece. Just hearing about it makes my heart tremble. When can we see the finished product? There's no rush, Lord Zhao. Myriad Shots is too big and powerful for Pili School's grounds. To ensure your safety, I've decided to demonstrate its power tomorrow in an open space instead. That's considerate of you. The long journey was hard on someone my age. I can barely think or walk straight. My bad. I should have proposed it sooner. It's full my bad. Let me accompany you to your room, Lord Zhao. No need, I'll manage. You should keep the other guests company, heads up. Yes, Lord Zhao. This old eunuch's temperament is unpredictable. One moment he praises, the next he completely disregards Hetzong. Impressive how Hetzong remains calm. I'll take my leave as well. We look forward to seeing Myriad Shots tomorrow. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Ming John Manor's forging technique is unmatched. I need to be fully prepared. It's getting late. Sane, please escort the guests back to their rooms. Yes, Hetzong. Everyone, please follow me to your rooms, should you need some rest. Something seems off. Is it Hetzong's behaviors? Indeed, Mr. Yuan. You have a keen observation. He invited many martial artists to the celebration, yet only seemed interested in the purple-robed eunuch. Even a wanderer like me knows the significance of Wuzhan sect and Mingjian Manor in the martial world. Strangely, Pili School doesn't seem to care. His behavior could tarnish his reputation if word gets out. And he didn't need to go to such lengths. He could have simply invited the officials if he wanted to impress the courts. Why create such a spectacle? Unless he has something else planned. That aside, I saw Ving heading towards the guest room. She went back to Wuzhan sect and might have learned more. Let's meet up with her and discuss our plan. Let's go. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I should even know the guide said this, but the guide says that doing Pilly School now is a good time to do it because we have everything we need. But it doesn't have the guide on Pilly School. Why not? Okay. Well, where do I go to? Give me 1 second. Trying to see where I get, like, where this section of the guide is. I don't really care about following the guide because I don't. You can permanently lock yourself out of some quests and stuff. I don't want to do that. I just want to get it all done my first playthrough. I don't want to play it 20 times, you know. For a game that's been like on pace to be like 100 hours so far. I'm not trying to play this twice, you know. Hmm. Hmm. There might be something I want to do first, actually, before I do this. Oh, hell no. Was it really this far back? Damn it. I guess it was. Can I leave? Oh well, I guess we can't. Wei Wan, Yan Wei Wan, I think we could have recruited. And I was going to do that, but I wanted to see if this would work first. Damn. Gosh, I hate having a cough. Okay, I'm reading through this guide real quick. I thought I had locked myself out of something, but I don't think I did. So I think we're good here. But I'm doing a separate save file just to keep myself safe. And we're gonna find... Damn it. Having a cough is so stupid. What a stupid thing, you know? What's up, Bobby? Bright and crisp with a hint of illusory and touching. I've never heard anything like this in the Central Plains. Mr. Gu, you're the musician. What the hell? Damn. Coughing fit came out of nowhere. Mr. Gu, you're the musician here. Do you know what kind of instrument he's playing? My ears serve me right. This Mingjian disciple is playing a Chong flute, unique to the D people in Western Liang. Chong flutes. No wonder the unique sound sets it apart from Central Plains music, with a hint of rustic charm. I suppose the music he's playing is also not from the Central Plains? That's right. He's also playing ancient D music. It should be a version of Yearning for Home. Before becoming part of Ning, D people in Western Liang lived a nomadic life similar to the northern tribes. Without written text, their culture and history relied on verbal traditions, unlike us Han people who documented them in books. Excuse me, sorry guys. For that reason, much of their knowledge is passed in other forms, such as painting, dance, and music. Yearning for Home expresses D people's longing for their homeland and loved ones, reflecting their transient lifestyle. It's a piece of music with special meaning for D people. But he's from Mingjian Manor, a place far away from the north. How did he learn to play the D instrument? Good question. Let me ask with music. He freestyles with this guy. The Guqin sounds passionate. Even Mr. Yang's Chong flute is driven to play an inspirational tune. The crane soars high, graceful and free, a sight that fills the heart with glee. The goose, with neck so white and pure, is left to swim, of this fate unsure. Fate unsure? What a brilliant song. That sentiment is shared across space and time. I'm Mo Yang Hai. You're the best player I've ever met. May I ask your name? My name is Gu Sigui, and then this is Yuan Yi of Wudong. Greetings, Mr. Yang. Yuan Yi, the same Yuan Yi who won the Sword Appreciation Assembly? I wanted to meet you, but didn't get the chance since I was away on missions. That's kind of you, but it's more of a fluke that I won. Your Chang flute sounded fascinating. It's an honor to meet you in person. Anyway, it's a great pleasure to meet you both. There's something I want to ask. You've come a long way from Mingjian Manor to Nanjang, but none of us are staying for too long. Why did your music sound so sorrowful? Well, actually, I intend to study forging and pursue my inspirations in Western Liang. As soon as this is over, I will set off. Sorry I got a little carried away. Western Liang's so far away, and there's no telling when I'll be back. I see. Mingjian Manor's in the east, and with a climate vastly different from Western Liang. It's quite an ambitious endeavor. I had my doubts, to be honest, but the song today lifted them. I've made up my mind. I'm fortunate to have met both of you through music. I still have other plans, but would you like to come for a chat later? If we have time to spare, sure. I'll be looking forward to it. Mr. Yang is straightforward, but he also has a polite and elegant demeanor. What a rare character. I've long heard of Mingjian Manor's fame in sword forging and thought they were a group of rough men. It brings me joy to be proven wrong today. Mr. Yang here seems to have been mistreated for not being a direct disciple of Master Yang. I hear only direct disciples of the Master can study their secret swordplay and forging techniques. With Mr. Yang's aspirations, it's no wonder he feels out of place in the manor. I hope you'll find what he wants in Tianshu. There's too much at stake. Are you sure? I wouldn't have sought your help if I wasn't certain. Don't think you can escape punishment just because you're my nephew. But it doesn't make sense. Please help me. Is something wrong? Are you the Wudong disciple? Greetings. I'm Mr. Yuan Yi from Wudong Sect. Apologies. We have too many guests these days, and I couldn't recall your name. That's alright. Something happened? I heard an argument. Wudong disciples are known for their integrity. Perhaps we can seek his help. It's better than eventually having it brought to the attention of Lord Zhao. Zhong Kao, inform Mr. Yuan of the situation. What? Vi said. Don't Vi said me. When you made a big mess, do as you're told. Rest assured, Mr. Zong, your sect's secret will be safe with me. We trust the integrity of Wudong disciples. Zhong Kao, explain everything now. Pili's school is showcasing myriad shots tomorrow, so we've been preparing the necessary supplies. But somehow the warehouse for the firearms got damp, rendering the iron pellets unusable. Luckily, we have sufficient raw materials to quickly make a new batch for tomorrow. How do the pellets get damp? Proper preservation should be priority considering your focus on firearms. That's a good question. It's precisely what we find strange. Normally, we would wrap the firearms in wax paper and cloth to prevent dampness. The warehouse is the most crucial area in our sect. It's heavily guarded, and anyone entering must undergo inspection. No water, alcohol, or flammable items are allowed inside. But during today's inspection, we discovered that this batch of pellets was not stored per the usual standards, which could make them damp overnight given Nanjong's humid and hot climate. Have you questioned the disciples who delivered this batch of pellets? The entry of firearms is always documented. Upon discovering this issue, I immediately questioned the disciples, but everyone claimed that the procedures were followed. In that case, either they're lying or someone must have removed the protection. Our disciples check the warehouse 3 times a day. If someone removed the protection, they must have snuck in after the last checkup last night. Who would do such a thing? I can help you investigate, but I need to enter the warehouse. But it is top secret. Outsiders... It changes things if someone did sneak in and sabotage the pallets. We might as well give Yuan Yi a chance. He has a good reputation as Wudong's top young disciple. Maybe he can find something. We're truly grateful if you're willing to help, Mr. Yuan. There are rules, but we can make an exception for you. Please take my token. With this, you can go anywhere you like in Pili School. Okay, I'll do my best. Sanhei's token. So was I supposed to do any of this? Defense. I'll do that defense. We like this. King John Menor. is the residence of Wuzhan disciples. Please keep your distance. Wait. Who's my guests? Don't be rude to them. It's alright. This is not the place to talk. Please follow me inside. Sorry I couldn't come talk to you during the celebration. There were too many people there. It's understandable that you have concerns about as Wuzhan sex envoy. You seem worried just now. Did something else happen in Nanzhang? Well, you guessed it. After we parted at Brambleshade Forest, I returned to Wuzhan sect to investigate the turmoil in Nanzhang with the other envoys. I did find some things during the last few days, but Vang is hesitating. Must be something serious. Don't worry, we promise we'll do everything we can to help. Please tell us what you found. Right. I only hesitated because it concerns Wuzhan sect. Sorry. Before coming here, I discussed the clues with Her Grace, and she thinks two things may be crucial. First, according to the survivors who fought the perpetrator, their hair is pure white. It's rare to see someone born with white hair. We can use this trait to identify the culprits. Yes, there aren't that many white-haired people, so we can use this trait to identify them. And what's the second thing? Second thing is what made me hesitate. Her Grace suspects that someone within Wuzhan sect is related. A traitor? What made her think that? The attacked tribes were scattered throughout Nanzhang and seemed unrelated, but with the rising numbers, Her Grace finally noticed something. We have records of important figures of the Peacekeeper's legacy from various tribes, and many victims were on that list. Peacekeeper's legacy? To my knowledge, due to Ning's waning control, Nanzhang is presently divided into two factions. The Peacekeeper's legacy promotes a peaceful existence as citizens of Ning. Their opponent, known as the Warrior's Legacy, sees the current situation as an ideal chance to separate from Ning and form their own nation. They perceive Han people as enemies and revere the ancient gods of Nanzhang. The dispute has actually been going on for a long time. Even a loner like me has heard about it. In that case, many of the victims are distractions. They're actually targeting Peacekeeper's legacy? Yeah, we didn't realize this since the victims seemed too random. But with a thorough check, 7 out of 10 attacked tribes belong to the Peacekeeper's legacy. This is true, and there's much more to this than it seems. The successors of the victims mostly belong to the Warrior's Legacy? That's right. This is why Her Grace suspects Warrior's Legacy's involvement, and that our members secretly support them. Because Wuzhan sect keeps that list. Only our members have access to it. But if so, I'd hate for you to get caught between the two factions. Don't worry about us. I grew up in Nanzhang Xiang, so I can't stand aside and watch them drag this place into war. What do you think, Mr. Yuan? I have a question. Since you said some Wuzhan members secretly support Warrior's Legacy, does that mean Wuzhan sect belongs to Peacekeeper's Legacy? Of course. Wuzhan sect seeks to shelter the Nanzhang people. In fact, we're the most influential member of Peacekeeper's Legacy. I see. It's good enough for me to know that it's peace that Wuzhan sect wants. I don't know what to say. Thank you both. No need for that. We're your friends and we'll never let you do this alone. Mr. Yuan's right. Anyway, it seems Pili School's head Tong doesn't care much about the martial artists here. I presume you haven't learned much, Wang? You're right. He didn't want a proper discussion with me. Then Mr. Gu and I will follow the plan and investigate in secret. If it's really Warrior's Legacy that's plotting behind the scenes, Pili School and Ning Force and Nanzhang will definitely bear the brunt of it. Excuse me. That makes sense. We'll also let you know if we find anything. I won't leave Pili School until Miria Chut's demonstration tomorrow, and I'll tell our people to let you in. Come find me anytime. Leave it to us. See you around. Okay, be careful. You found anything? I'll have the devil token. You have the fake devil token of Yi Vang. Have you seen this before? Not that I can remember, but the carving on it resembles one ancient Nanzhang god associated with warfare and calamity. It's the one revered by Warrior's Legacy. So this is the token of the Warrior's Legacy. And they must be the ones who ambushed Zhaoan in solitary Cloud Marsh. Why do they target the Bureau guards among so many other martial artists? Also, Zhaoan and Lan Xin never mentioned the incident after they arrived. Can you read the ancient Nanzhang script in it, Vang? Only tribe elders can understand. Tribe elders can understand this now. I only recognize a few characters, not enough to decipher the meaning. Warrior's Legacy must have had a reason to target the Bureau guards, and the guards were prepared for the ambush. We could ask them about this situation. Well, Zawan appeared unpredictable during the ceremony. We can try, but meeting him might not be easy. You have meridian pills? You have swordplay too. I have immortal swordplay? Do I have that already? I don't think I do. Oh, let me get that stuff. Let's get that stuff home, girl. She's pretty strong. She's not taking much damage, surprisingly. Okay. Got her stuff from her. Oh, I can't save inside. Right. I always forget about that. Alright, guys. I want to stream some more, but I'm going to call it here just because my cough is getting so stupid. And I just kind of want to... All this talking is kind of irritating it. I can feel it getting worse. So, I don't want to be hacking up a lung the whole time I'm streaming. But, we'll be back tomorrow. For sure. Hopefully this cough is better. But we'll call it there. I'll get tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging. I love you all. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.